So hey besties, come with me to take a walk through Universal City Walk right next to Universal Studios. It is completely free to enter, so you do not have to worry about paying any money to enter. The only thing you have to do is go through the metal detectors, and you are free to walk around and free to stay as long as you like. There is no admission to get into the City Walk. Now, you do need to pay for parking, but parking is the only thing that you would need to pay for. Now, to me, it is absolutely worth paying for the parking if you do drive, because after you've done all that walking throughout the City Walk, you are going to be tired. It is definitely worth it paying for parking, or if you are going to take a taxi, definitely you'll go upstairs to the 5th floor and the lift and taxi area and get your pickup right there. Now, the difference between Universal Studios and the City Walk is this. Universal Studios have all the rides and attractions that everybody go for, but the City Walk is just entertainment. So you will find things such as things to eat, live entertainment, and a lot of shopping areas there. Some of the stores include Abercrombie & Fitch, Lids, Universal Studios Store, the Super Nintendo World. You'll also find lots of restaurants like Panda Express. We also saw a donut shop as well, which was very popular because the line was super long. They have this really big Pepsi machine right here where you can go and get the turkey leg, Pepsi, popcorn, churros, anything that your heart desires. I promise you'll be able to find it at City Walk. Now, when we first entered, we was offered the opportunity to get 2 refillable cups. All you have to do is apply for their credit card, and if you get approved, or whether you not get approved, you'll get one of those free refillable cups that you see everybody walking around with, and you'll go right here to this Pepsi stand, and you can get you slushy, you can get you soda, you can get you lemonade, you can get whatever beverage they have, and you can refill that cup all day long. There is no limit to how many refills you can get, and that's honestly a wonderful, excellent deal because you're going to be doing a lot of walking. Now, this area right here I thought was pretty nice. It had the water running, and if you go up the stairs, there is a restaurant up there. I didn't see anybody up there inside the restaurant, so I decided just to stay down here and admire it. But definitely there is a restaurant upstairs. I did see a few people just sitting around hanging out in the shade because it was definitely a hot Florida day. So wherever you find you a seat and some shade, you are more than welcome to sit there. I just didn't know if the restaurant was open at that time. Now, while I was over there looking at that, my family was over here getting some beverages and some snacks because we had our refillable cups, and the prices are definitely pricey. $6 for a bottle of water. So you can, I would honestly recommend bringing your own snacks and your own water if you can. If not, you're definitely going to spend a coin here. Now, they do allow you to bring food in as well, but there are some limitations. You can bring bottled water up to 2 liters. You can also bring in a little bit of snacks. You can have a soft cooler as well. You cannot have a hard shell cooler, and it has to be a certain size. You can also bring in certain snacks if you have any sort of dietary needs or medical purposes, or if you need to bring in your baby formula as well. Other than that, large coolers, things that need refrigerating, things that need to be cooked, heating up is not allowed. Now, while you're walking the City Walk, you can also see some of the rides that are in Universal because they are right next door to each other. Only thing is, Universal, you are definitely going to have a ticket to enter. That is where all the rides, the theme parks, the attractions, everything is right next door. You can also hear the park and all of the sounds from the rides as well. But a lot of people do come visit the City Walk. I recommend coming at nighttime. It's beautiful at nighttime. They also have a lot of resorts where people are staying, so you can actually stay at City Walk and enjoy the dining, the entertainment, the nightlife, and stay right here in the area. You do not have to leave. They have hotels here as well. They also have, which we're about to go over here and look and see, is a boat that will take you by water around to all the different resorts that is here. So as you can see right here, this is the water area, and the water is beautiful. Look how beautiful that water is. It was so hot out there, guys. I just wanted to go ahead and take me a dip right into that water. The water is absolutely beautiful, and I love me some clear, pretty blue water. So that water was amazing to me. And you're gonna go ahead on the bridge. Now it has two sides to it. We walked down one side already, and then we're gonna go ahead and walk down the other side. The bridge over here, again, this is where the water is, where you're gonna go ahead and get in that boat, and that is absolutely free. It's like a shuttle service, absolutely free to ride, and it just takes you around all the resorts. You actually can get in it and ride if you just want to look around, but it is absolutely free. Now, when you get to the end of the city walk, there is an area where you are able to, if you have tickets or you would like to purchase tickets to go to Universal, you can, but again, it is not necessary. There are lots of things to do to keep you entertained, and that is just one of the things from Adventure Island. Now, I highly recommend that if you are visiting the Orlando, Florida area, definitely go ahead and look around and spend some time in City Walk. I also recommend going at nighttime because the nighttime atmosphere is very different from the daytime atmosphere, but it is very much worth it. Me and my family stayed down there for about 3 hours, and we absolutely had an amazing time. Now, this is just one of the entries that you can use to go ahead and get in Universal, and they also have a ticket booth right here. They have a few ticket booths. This one was just closed, but they have it with the prices and everything you need to go ahead and get in. So you guys, if you're visiting Orlando area and you want to go somewhere and you don't want to spend a lot, go to City Walk.